तो जर्नल में मेंशन किया था सुबह 10 ब्लेसिंग्स. देन आई थॉट कि 3 पीपल एंड यू हैव टू राइट समथिंग. सो मुझे ऐसा लगा मुझे एक पर्सन के बारे में लिखना चाहिए क्योंकि वो मुझे थोड़ा इमीडिएटली जरूरत था, तो मैंने वो लिखा इंस्टेंटली.
Okay.
And yes, so I instantly write 5 points about one person. And then मैंने यूनिवर्स को कमांड किया कि ऐसा ऐसा है एंड जस्ट हेल्प मी आउट कि मैं इसमें ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व ना हो जाऊँ बस.
Okay.
सो एंड मेरे दिमाग में ज्यादा बिल्कुल ना रहे, अदरवाइज आई विल गेट इन्वॉल्व एंड देन मेरे दिमाग में एक ही बात चलती रहेगी. एंड इट हेल्प मी. मतलब अभी तक के मैं वैसी इमोशन तक इन्वॉल्व हुई ही नहीं हूँ, मतलब नॉर्मल हूँ. आई एम गेटिंग अप, आई एम अटेंडिंग योर सेशन. अदरवाइज नींद नहीं आना, सुबह लेट उठना, दिन पूरा लेजी, अपने ऊपर ध्यान नहीं देना, कुछ शॉपिंग भी करना हो तो नहीं जाना, वैसा होता है जनरली मेरे साथ अक्सर अगर ऐसा कुछ होता है तो. बट
एनर्जी
ऐसा कुछ
यूटिलाइज
नहीं
नहीं
होता.
होती है.
यस मैम,
Okay.
एग्जैक्टली सही वर्ड बोली आपने.
Okay. So
माइंड
when
एक
you
जगह
start
स्टक हो
to,
जाता
yeah, when you start to exercise your mind by doing these gratitude practices now, your energy starts to increase in your body, which will like it starts to activate. So if it is activated, it will ask you your itself to go out shopping, or it will ask you to do some running or any physical activity. It will ask you to get up early. It will ask you to sleep early. So that is how it affects. Like it affects every other thing in life.
है. राइट.
So, yes, so that is what happens when you start to activate the energy in your body.
यस
Uh,
मैम.
I'm glad you are able to see some magics in your life.
यस मैम, यस्टरडे इवनिंग व्हाट आई फेल्ट कि कुछ किया, ऐसा लग रहा था कि एक ग्रेटिट्यूड जर्नल कल मॉर्निंग में नहीं लिखा, शाम में लिखा. तो आई फेल्ट कि यार कुछ किया ही नहीं मैंने, लगता है दिन भर में. इट वाज लाइक आई वाज जस्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट समथिंग डिफरेंट एंड हाउ आई एम गोइंग टू सॉल्व दिस थिंग, बस यही सोचा. देन आई गॉट अप, देन मैंने फिर आई स्टार्ट रीडिंग दिस बुक. देन कि मेरा डे 1 का चैप्टर हुआ था, इंट्रोडक्शन इन डे 1, तो चलो मैजिक रॉक पढ़ते हैं. एंड देन सेकंड तो मैंने पढ़ा रिलेशनशिप जैसे देखा, तो फिर मैंने उसमें पढ़ने लगा टेक 3 पिक्चर्स. सो आई जस्ट टुक 1% फोटो एंड आई रोट 5 पॉइंट्स अगेन. तो एंड
Hmm.
देन आई सेड थैंक यू टू यूनिवर्स, लाइक वॉकिंग, टेकिंग 100 स्टेप्स. सो बस वो हुआ एंड देन आई सेड यूनिवर्स डू दिस जो परसों के चैप्टर में था. बस देन आई स्टार्टेड फीलिंग गुड. I did cooking and all, and my mood was good. I mean, it was not making hindrance to anyone.
Wow, that
अदरवाइज आई
is
गेट
amazing.
सैड एंड अपसेट समटाइम्स, एंड फिर मैं कुछ नहीं करती ना, मेरा बात करने का मन होता है किसी से ना कुछ, मैं एकदम चुपचाप हो जाती हूँ. एंड दैट इज
Okay,
रॉन्ग फॉर मी.
okay. So let me explain one thing to you. So supposing there is a container, okay? Container as in कोई mug है या फिर कोई तपेला है, कोई jar है, कुछ anything. Okay, if there is a container and you put water in it, okay? So water is like a good thing, right? And you put sand in it. Sand is like negative things. So if you put water in it, then it is quite full, okay? And when you put sand in it, like sand is a negative thing. Supposing you fill the container with sand, like a lot of sand, जब हम container को भर देते हैं मिट्टी से पूरा, उसके बाद तुम कुछ भी अच्छा डालो, it will just spoil it, like it will just because it is full of sand, right? Or any other thing that you want to put in. So hi, your daughter is very cute, Darshan. So yes, I'll just continue with the example. So if you put sand in it, it will continue to be filled with that. But now what we are doing, we're putting thoda water in it, which is we are letting our mind know that there is magic in it. There's magic in this world. Now slowly, what will happen is your container will be filled with water, and the sand will come out. Like those negative things, you will start to see that you are starting to feel more calm, you're starting to feel more positive, and that sand will come out. Once that sand comes out, your container will be full of water. That is the positive things. So there's only my relation here is, you can only put certain things in a container. When your mind is there, you can only let it consume you, either for negative things or positive things. So now you're going unknowingly from like we don't know that our mind is on autopilot or negative things. We are unknowingly, just through these exercises, we are going to the positive things. You get the point, Bishaka?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so that is it. Yes,
I
great.
see.
So that is just what I wanted to explain to you about the container. And let us start the chapter today. It is a very beautiful chapter. And from today, like like we study something, we go from first, second standard to then we go to 10th standard. So today is like that. So today we are leveling up because this book is, giving you every day single things to do, and it is assuming that you have done all with all of your heart and passion. So today is a level up. You have to feel like, now you have to make more efforts to feel more gratitude. And slowly, you have started to see the magics in your life. So let us see how to dwell more into this. And who would be reading today?
I can read. If
Perfect.
someone is reading, then it's okay, or else I can read.
I think you can start, Vishaka.
Okay.
Yes? Yes.
Shall I
So
start?
yeah, so I'll just say this is day 20 heart magic. So you can see a heart on a tree. Like, you can love anything, be it a tree or any thing in this universe, because everything has energy, not just living things. Tree is also a living thing. Actually, it has life in it, but not just living thing. Even your car, your in any material things, any living thing has energy in it. So you can love anything with all your heart. So there's this uh, pixie dust on heart on a tree. And let's start. Yes.
Day 20 Heart Magic. Gratitude is a memory of the heart. You might have
Okay.
figured out by now that with any magical practice of gratitude, the aim is always to feel it as much as you can. This is because when you increase the feeling of gratitude on the inside, the things you have to be grateful for in the outside world increase too.
Okay. So gratitude is the memory of the heart. Now remember this statement forever. So what is the memory of the heart? So like when you have a laptop and you put your entire data into a 1 TB hard disk, that is the memory of the all the memories that you have, like all the photos that you have are the memories, right? Like it remembers. So when you are when you're experiencing something like yesterday, I went to a lunch. So when I was experiencing it, I was grateful for it. And now I will always remember what happened because I was extremely grateful for it. Okay. So gratitude is the memory of the heart. When you travel in a metro or a train, you get a card, right? You get a small card. So that is the memory, like an ID card. So you just swipe it up, and the metro line allows you to go inside. So that is the memory. And also similarly, when you do biometric, like when you go to London and all other countries, and they take your biometric. So what is a biometric? It is just a memory, of your fingerprint, that this person, once it takes your biometric, that this person is there with such a name and such fingerprints, it takes the memory and it remembers you forever. So next time whenever you just press your finger, and it will know from the fingerprint that this belongs to this person. So that is the memory of your identity. So similarly, gratitude is the memory of the heart. Like whatever your heart feels, gratitude will make you remember that. So always remember that gratitude is the memory of the heart. Now, you might have figured out by now that with any magical practice of gratitude, the aim is to feel it as much as you can. Like supposing the footsteps, magical footsteps we took yesterday, or coming out of negativity, or anything, any relationship, any health practices, the magic check practice, all the practices, they all just want you to feel more grateful. This is because when you increase the feeling of
Wait,
gratitude on
Mama.
the
From when?
This is because when you increase the feeling of gratitude on the inside, जब आप अंदर से feeling increase करते हैं, the things you have to be grateful for in the outside world increase too. So yes, as I was saying, yesterday I went to have lunch. When अंदर से I was feeling a lot, very very grateful. It started to show in my vibe. It came in my electromagnetic aura, and people also started to feel happy. Because I was feeling happy, I attracted more positive things, and people could also see it. So because of my inside feeling of gratitude, people on the outside world also could see it. So this is what it means. Please continue, Vishaka.
Eventually, after practicing gratitude for a long period of time, you will automatically feel it deeply in your heart. However, today's magical practice will collapse the time it would normally take for you to reach that level.
Okay, so when you like dig the earth, okay, so ऊपर soil होता है, then there's other thing, then there's gold, then there's some architectural structures which are there, like fossils and all, and slowly and gradually you go down, and then there's gold and diamonds and everything. So as you go deeper, layer by layer, you start to see more worthy things, like things which are which are which worth more. So say, similarly for your heart, like when you start using gratitude for your in your life, you start to feel chota magic, then some big magic, then you start to see the bigger magic, then you start to see your goals coming. So it is always a step-by process, right? It is layer-wise. So it says eventually, after practicing gratitude for a long period of time, eventually means at the end. So after practicing for a long period of time, you will automatically feel it deeply in your heart. Like धीरे धीरे you will start to feel deeply. Now, however, today's magical practice will collapse the time. Collapse मतलब building कैसे collapse हो जाती है. So it will collapse that time. Means supposing on day one or day two or day three, like initially if it would take you 20-30 minutes to reach a level in particular, in any particular situation, आप एक lunch में simple बाहर गए हैं, it will take you some time to feel grateful. But today's magical practice will collapse that time, and it will just normally take you very little time. So let's see what is today's practice. Please continue.
The heart magic practice is designed to powerfully increase the depths that you feel. Next, that you feel gratitude by focusing your mind on the area of your heart as you say and feel the magic words thank you. Scientific research has shown that by focusing on your heart as you feel gratitude, the rhythm of your heart immediately becomes much more even and harmonious, resulting in major improvements to your immune system and health. That gives you an idea of the power of heart magic. It takes a little practice the first time you try it, but it is worth the effort. After a few times, you will get it, and each time you practice it, your feeling of gratitude will increase exponentially.
Continue.
To practice heart magic, focus your mind and your attention on the area around your heart. It doesn't matter if you focus on the inside or the outside of your body. Close your eyes because it will make it easier, and while keeping your mind focused on your heart mentally, say the magic words thank you.
Okay.
Ma'am, once you have practiced it a few times, you won't need to close your eyes anymore. But as a general rule, you will feel more gratitude when you close your eyes.
Okay. So yes, heart magic practice is designed to powerfully increase the depths that you feel gratitude. Okay, so what the practice is, I'll just tell you. It will just by focusing your mind, you focus. So there are two things: a mind and a heart. You're focusing your mind on the area of your heart as you feel and say the magic words "thank you." Now, starting May, a lot of you said that it felt like faking. It didn't really feel like you are saying thank you with all your heart. So today we will put the heart in the thank you. As I said, we are leveling up now. We are going to another standard. So today we will focus our mind on the area of our heart to say thank you. Scientific research has shown that by focusing on your heart, as you feel gratitude, the rhythm of your heart immediately becomes much more even and harmonious, resulting in major improvements to your immune system and health. So when you focus on your heart, like तुम दिल अपना दिमाग concentrate कर रहे हो अपने दिल पे, so उसकी rhythm एकदम harmonious हो जाती है. Like when you're in an opera or any other singing competition, and you feel like it is very soothing and harmonious. So that happens, like the heartbeat becomes like that. And also it majorly increases your health and your immune system, like overall health. That gives you an idea of the power of heart magic. So that gives you an idea कि कितना powerful है to concentrate on your heart. It takes a little practice the first time you try it, but it is worth the effort. Like always, the first second day when you were practicing magic, it was a little difficult for you, but now you can do it. Like now you can be more grateful. So similarly, this practice will take some time initially, but slowly and gradually you'll get a hold of it. After a few times you will get it, and each time you practice it, your feeling of gratitude will increase exponentially. What is exponentially? So 2 ka exponent is 2, so it becomes 4. 4 का exponent 2, it becomes 16. 4 से सीधा 16 exponentially, and 16 से सीधा 256, I think, something. So what you get the point. Like it increases exponentially very much once you start to do it regularly. To practice heart magic, focus your mind and your attention on the area around your heart. अपने दिल के आजू बाजू focus कीजिए, your mind and all your attention. It doesn't matter if you focus on the inside or outside of the body, that really doesn't matter. Close your eyes because it will make it easier, and while keeping your mind focused on your heart, mentally say the magic words, thank you. Once you have practiced it a few times, you won't need to close your eyes anymore. But as a general rule, you will feel more gratitude when you close your eyes. So initially, we will close our eyes and feel the area around our heart, from inside or outside, doesn't matter. And we will say thank you to our heart. Now let's read ahead what is there in the assignment. Vishaka.
There are several things that you can do to help you get heart magic down really quickly. You can put your right hand on the area around your heart to keep your mind focused there while you say the magic words thank you. Or you can imagine that the magic words thank you are coming out of your heart rather than your mind as you say them.
Continue.
As a part of today's magical practice, take your top 10 desire list and practice heart magic on each desire. Read each desire in your mind or out loud. When you get to the end of reading each one, close your eyes. Next.
Yes.
Close your eyes, focus on the mind on the area around your heart. Keep your mind on your heart area and say the magic words again. Thank you slowly. Again, you can use the tips I have given above if it helps you. After you have finished heart magic on each of your desires, you will have not only increased the depth of gratitude you are able to reach, you will also have dramatically increased your gratitude for your top desires.
Continue.
You can continue to practice heart magic on your desires regularly if you want to speed up the receiving of them. Or you can use heart magic anytime you say the magic words thank you. Even just using heart magic a couple of times a day will have a big effect on your happiness and on the magic in your life.
Okay. This was again a very small chapter. Let me just start from here, right? There are several things you can do to quickly help you get heart magic down really quickly. So let us see what we can do. You can put your right hand on the area around your heart to keep your mind focused there while you say the magic words thank you. Put your right hand on your heart, or you can imagine that the magic words thank you are coming out of your heart rather than your mind as you say them. So, like, there are certain emojis where you see the hearts just coming out. I don't know if you can relate to it or not, but when you double tap on any message or anything on Instagram and WhatsApp, there are some hearts coming out. So imagine, put your right hand on your heart and imagine those hearts coming out. Like imagine from the heart thank yous coming out, like thank you, thank you, thank you. If you can imagine, I don't know if you can or not. As part of today's magical practice, take your top 10 desire list and practice heart magic on each desire. So, what does this mean? So, now, supposing you have a top 10 desire list, and number one is to, like, supposing some person has that they cross this much amount of sales, supposing 100 crore sales, and they are the best in their area, like in their district. So, they can see that I am the number one. They can put their heart or their hand on their heart, and they can visualize, and just for the first practice they say that I am the number one distributor in my area. Read each desire in your mind or out loud. When you get to the end of reading each one, close your eyes, focus your mind on the area around your heart, keep your mind on your heart area, and say the magic words thank you slowly. So now say I am the number one distributor in this area. Thank you, heart. So this you have to do very slowly. Again, you can use the tips I've given above if it helps you. After you have finished heart, uh, after you have finished heart magic on each of your desires, you will not only have increased the depth of gratitude you're able to reach, you will also have dramatically increased your gratitude for a topic. Okay. So not only will you have more gratitude for your heart when you do this small exercise, you will have more gratitude for the top 10 desires that you choose. So make sure your top 10 desires are same as the ones that you have written in your book. You can continue to practice heart magic on your desires regularly if you want to speed up the receiving of them, or you can use heart magic anytime you say the magic words thank you. So every time you can, just put your hand on your heart. You initially you can close your eyes, later you might not, and just say thank you for all the top 10 desires. Whenever you say thank you, you can put your heart, and it will uh, speed up the gratitude. Now you will say, how come I just put my heart on my hand and it will increase my gratitude? How does this happen? So that's why I say just try it and you will come to know how easy it is and how much depth you feel. A lot of people have literally, they have come the next day and said that once we started to do it, we did it for some time, 4 5 minutes, and we couldn't stop the entire day. Some people became so connected with their own heart, they started to take stethoscopes and listen to their own heartbeat, and it is so soothing. Like listening to your heartbeat is very soothing, and I'm sure nobody has done it until now. It is a weird idea, but once you do it, you realize, oh my god, this is so amazing. So yes, even just using heart magic a couple of times a day will have a big effect on your happiness and on the magic in your life. You start to feel happier, you start to attract more magic. And the simple formula to attract more magic is because you're being so happy. Okay, please continue, Vishaka.
Once you have practiced heart magic a few times, you will feel a huge increase in the depth of your feeling. And with gratitude, it's all about the depth of the feeling. Because the deeper the feeling, the greater the abundance you will receive. The initial physical signs that you have increased the depth of your feeling could be that you get a tingling feeling around your heart or feel a wave of joy rush through your body. Your eyes may fill with tears or you may get goosebumps. But without exception, you will begin to feel a depth of peace and happiness you have never felt before.
Okay, once you have practiced heart magic a few times, you will feel a huge increase in the depth of your feeling. You will see, like we are when we are going down the earth, you will the same way you will feel that you are feeling more gratitude. The depth will increase, and with gratitude, it's all about the depth of the feeling. The more you feel the depth of the feeling, the more gratitude you will feel. Because the deeper the feeling, the greater the abundance you will receive. Okay, so. You start to feel like you're closer to your goal. Like supposing like this is not tangible, you cannot measure it, but if you were 250 kilometers away, so you will immediately be only 100 kilometers away. Like that much distance which would take you so much time, it will be crossed in a small time if you do this hard practice. So that is why your time will collapse, as it said. The initial physical signs, don't take this seriously, huh? This was just an example, because you really cannot measure how far away you are from your goal. So yes, the initial physical signs that you have increased the depth of your feeling could be, how do you know the initial signs? So it could be that you get a tingling feeling around your heart, or feel a wave of joy rush through your body. So like when somebody tickles you, or when you suddenly get cold air, you go to a place which has a very good vibe, or any place you really like the vibe of. So what do you feel? You suddenly do this, right? Like body में कुछ अजीब सा wave आता है, you get goosebumps, or you get a tingling feeling, you feel a wave of joy rush, like joy is rushing through your body suddenly and you get a wave. So that is the initial sign. Like a lot of people have this because they feel that rush suddenly in their body, that rush of joy. Your eyes may fill with tears. A lot of people have tears in their eyes, or you may get goosebumps. But without exception, you will begin to feel a depth of peace and happiness you have never felt before. If nothing happens, if nothing such happens, if you're waiting for it, then at least you will feel more happy and peaceful. And once you do it, Once you start to feel more happy and peaceful, you, of course, you're putting it out in your, from the inside, you're putting it in your electromagnetic aura, and you are attracting more happiness in your life. So yes, it was a very, very small chapter, just like yesterday. And I really hope you, all of you, have gotten it. Let's read the practice. Vishaka, please read.
Magic practice number 20. Heart magic. 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. 2. Focus your mind and your attention on the area around your heart. 3. Close your eyes, and while keeping your mind focused on your heart, mentally say the magic words thank you. 4. Take your top 10 desire list and practice heart magic by reading each desire, then closing your eyes, focusing your mind on the area around your heart, and slowly saying thank you again. 5. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Okay. So first and foremost, from today, I'm not going to repeat the number one practice, because this book is assuming that you have already done it. Today is the 20th day. So now when you go from, LKG to high school, then you go to junior college, then you go to college. So today we are leveling up, and that means that every day you have to write these practices and remember to go back and say thank you, thank you, thank you. That is one thing that you have to do every single day without fail. Okay, so that is one thing, and we won't be reading this from now on. Just remember this one. Second, focus your mind and your attention on the area around your heart. Focus, what do you mean by focus? Like nothing else. Your mind shouldn't be consumed by anything but only this. So focus your mind and your attention on the area around your heart. Okay, so khali dil ke aju baju apna dhyan rakhiye. Third, close your eyes, and while keeping your mind focused on your heart, mentally say the magic words thank you. So it takes only a few seconds. Just focus properly on around your heart and say thank you very slowly. Do this right after this session. So you can, just you can do it any amount of times in the day, but right now just do it after the session so you don't miss it at all. After that, take your top 10 desire list and practice heart magic by reading each desire. So read each one of them while your hand is on your heart and your focus is also on your heart.
बाप रे
Then
बाप निकली को नहीं पिकअप बोले कितनी बात बोला तुमने सुनियो को
then closing your eyes, focusing your mind on the area around your heart, and slowly saying thank you again. So I am the number one distributor in my area. Thank you, heart. You have to do this very slowly. We have to just say thank you. Now, the fifth one is, of course, before you go to sleep tonight, you hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened. So, last night I was just about to sleep and I realized that I can't find my magic rock. And I thought, let me just, sleep off like that, because it was very late, 1:30 or something. But I found my rock that no, I don't want to sleep without doing this exercise. And trust me, it has no replacement. Like you can just not sleep without it. Don't replace it with anything. Don't take it for granted. You have to do the magic rock exercise. And now it's time for question and answers. Any questions or sharings you have, I would love for you to share. If at all you feel shy, you can just, message me privately or on the chat if you want other people to see any questions that you feel are important to you and you don't feel like asking. And now, yes, any questions, any sharings?
Mahima?
Yes, Fatima.
Yes, hi. I started the magical footsteps, as you said yesterday, and I kept doing it throughout the day in bits and spots. Whenever I remember, I did it. Whenever I remember, I did it. And I had such a beautiful day. I mean, it was nothing
Wow.
exceptional, not that I achieved much, but I think that peace and happiness that I achieved was just amazing. And
True,
in the
true.
morning, again, when I went for my walk, I was doing it again. And it was such a lovely morning. And right now, when I tuned in and Bishaka was reading, I was just practicing the heart magic while she was doing it. and the feeling was so good. I said, if I have to concentrate and do it, I don't know how magnified this would be.
Exactly. Wow. I'm so
It was
glad,
amazing.
Fatima.
Yeah, I was doing it. I said, she's reading it. I've got my earphones on, so I might as well do it because it's, I
Yeah.
mean, this chapter is small, so you just need to concentrate on what she's saying. And I
Yes.
was doing it while she was reading it, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yes. Wow. So that is great. See, she did not even just, focus on it until now, but she felt amazing because, it is your heart. It talks to you. It is with you for whatever your age is. If I'm 30, it's talking to me since forever, but I have never talked back to it. I have never said thank you for beating for me non-stop. Like, a lot of people, once they start to do this exercise, they want to learn more about how the heart works. लाइक वी से कि इसका दिल बहुत बड़ा है या फिर इसका दिल में कुछ बातें नहीं रहती है ये बहुत अच्छे अच्छे लोग हैं ऐसा क्यों बोलते हैं बिकॉज these people work with all their heart so you know what is in the heart and people can see it so if people can see it why not feel your own heart and say thank you to it for beating for you non-stop since forever. So yes, today please do the exercises. Thank you, Fatima, for sharing. That was lovely. And yesterday I just read the sharing that Rashmi ji had, which was amazing. That you can really do the magical practices, magical footsteps practice anywhere. Like if you are walking, like many a times when I'm wearing heels, like very very tall heels, 5-6 inches, and I feel scared that I might not lose my balance or something. I just say thank you. I take a million steps, not even 100 steps. I don't know how much ever steps when I'm walking into a party or wherever I'm working. I just say thank you so that I don't fall, and it gives me so much confidence. My walk literally changes because of those thank yous. So I'm just giving you a small hack that whenever you don't feel very confident, you can just use the magical footstep practice. So your mind doesn't have any other negative things or any other normal things also. It is only consumed by positive things, by grateful things, which will increase more positivity and attract more happiness in your life any which way. So yes, yesterday, please, any sharings about yesterday, please share if anyone has any.
Hi, Mahima.
Hi, Rashmi ji. Good morning.
Good morning. I'd like to share about footsteps, magic
Yes, please.
footsteps. It was really amazing because yesterday when I read that chapter, so I was walking with my friend and I just started magic steps. So I
Hmm.
started saying thank you, thank you, thank you. So my friend asked me about it, so I told her about it. So
Yes.
her was also walking with her, and she was just 5 or 6 years age. So when she listened, she also started, "Oh, this is really amazing! I'd like to do this." She was so excited to do that. So it was really amazing. And after that, when I told you can do it for the rest of the day, whole day, so it was really fantastic. And she also enjoyed with us. And after that, at night, she called me. Oh my god, my daughter is so impressed with you and with this magical footsteps. She's just dancing all around in the room every, and she is also telling with her brother. So you can't believe, it was really unbelievable.
Wow.
And I I enjoyed every moment.
Wow.
So wonderful.
Wow. That is such a nice sharing, Rashmi ji. I loved hearing it. And I love hearing sharings from you guys when you say such amazing things. Thank you for sharing, Rashmi ji. I really wish everyone has done this exercise. If not, you can do it. You can do any exercise any time of the day. So remember to do it. And please, please share, Rashmi ji. The way you shared is also amazing. I like the passion that you share with. So thank you so much for bringing excitement in this session. And
Thank you so much. You
thank
express
you.
things so beautifully that everyone can enjoy if they follow everything in their life. Really, everything can change their life. They can go forward magically, and they
Yes.
can enter in the magic world. So
Yes.
very, very beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for following it so ardently and religiously. Thanks a lot. Anybody has any sharings or any questions? Did anybody else do the exercise or they forgot to do the exercise? Please share.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Darshan here. Yesterday night, actually, yesterday evening, I was searching for the milk bag, and in the whole city, I cannot find a single milk bag. And I just remember the footstep thank you method. So I was driving, and each and every time I was just telling thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'm happy, I'm happy. Even though I didn't get that milk bag till the last hope, but I was happy.
Okay, so you didn't get it at the end.
Yeah, I didn't get it because of there is no bag, even
No
single
availability.
bag. Yeah, all the city, but the feeling was good. So what happened? Most of the time, I frustrated for the same. What happened now? My baby will be there without milk and like that. The feelings are too much bad. But with the help of the exercise, feeling was good.
Wow, that is so powerful, Darshan. You don't realize it right now. And everybody else, please understand what he's sharing is he wanted to look for milk for his baby, but he didn't get the milk, okay, anywhere in the city. But otherwise, supposing he did the magical footsteps exercise yesterday, but if he didn't do it, he will be frustrated and worried. Okay, which is okay. Like it is natural. We will think that it is natural that if a father doesn't find milk for his baby in the entire city, he will be frustrated. But being frustrated, he would have attracted so many other worryful and frustrating things in his life, more frustrating situations, because he's put it in his aura. And now he's on that wild horse. If you remember, I had talked about wild horse. So he climbed on that wild horse, which was named frustrating, and he would have attracted more frustrating small situations, like he's in a car, so his car ran out of petrol. So that is a frustrating situation for once, right? His phone ran out of battery, or maybe he smashed into someone, his car smashed into someone. So those frustrating things start to happen once you start to feel naturally frustrating about some things. But what he did instead, because he's doing this practices, he started to practice the magical footsteps practice, which what that practice did was, because he was doing this practice, it started to make him feel more calm, more peaceful, and at least he was not frustrated at all, which did not make him attract more frustrating situations. And he was normal, he was peaceful, that it's okay. If this happened to me, it is for a reason, and I accept it with full grace. So remember, grace is something that is completely your choice. Nobody teaches you. But gratitude, since it is your best friend, if you remember, it will always get grace in your life just by being your best friend. So keep that grace, keep gratitude, and you can follow this magical footsteps anywhere. And as he rightly said, as it was in the chapter also, the first physical signs of, if even if you don't get a feel of rush, you will at least feel happier and more calmer, which will make you attract more happiness in your life. So Darshan, this was really powerful, and don't take it lightly. It is really powerful. You are getting into the magic world with full speed. So please do not think anyone that these are very small sharings, because these are very, very powerful. You might not understand the importance of them now, but it really is. So yes, thank you so much for
Hi,
sharing, Darshan.
I'm Mahima.
Hi, Aishwarya. Yes,
Hi, so
please.
I have a sharing to make about the magical footsteps.
Yes.
So, basically, today morning, I have a meeting with my professor tomorrow at 2. And today
Okay.
morning, like I realized that I will not be able to make it to the meeting tomorrow at 2. and her slots are usually full. So I asked a few students in my class if they could switch some spots with me and I could do another time, but like none of the students like agreed to it.
Okay.
So I wrote her an email today afternoon, I think around 3 o'clock, and I wanted a time slot for Thursday so that I could complete my work. I wanted a time slot for Thursday around 2 p.m., but it was
Okay.
all booked out. So I emailed her, and then I went for a walk and I did the magical footsteps, and I was just thankful, and I said thank you for 100 steps, and then I just normally continued walking for a few kilometers. And while I was saying thank you, I was thinking about the fact that, I'm so grateful. I was genuinely thinking, I'm so grateful that my professor changed my time. My professor changed my time. And in the evening, I came back home in the evening around 7 p.m., or I think 6:30. She sent me an email. She said, "It's okay, I understand. Would Thursday at 1:45 be a good time for you to come in to the office hours?"
Wow.
So I was so happy and I was so grateful that it was just within a matter of 3.5 hours, and just saying thank you, I got what I wanted and the time that I wanted.
Wow, that is so powerful, Aishwarya. So yes, whenever you want something and you're not getting it, the only way to attract this, what Aishwarya did, is to put more abundance and happiness in your aura, which will attract more abundance. How? By doing the magical footsteps. It is really powerful. So yes, great sharing, Aishwarya.
So
Now do
thank you,
you?
Mahima, for teaching it. Now I'm going to use it for everything that I do. So thank you, Mahima, for teaching it to
So yes,
me.
as I always tell you guys, I am nobody to teach you anything. The biggest teacher is this book. It has so much to give to you. Just imagine I'm doing it for the fifth, sixth time, and it is not enough. Like there are still situations where I forget to be grateful, and suddenly I remind myself, and everything changes. So situations will keep coming in your life. The only thing you can do is to let go. जैसे पहले 100 situations आती थी, तो now only 5 such situations come, and those also you can avoid by always being grateful. So it is a huge difference in your life. And thank you, Ashwarya, for taking it seriously and doing this. So everyone, please do whichever suits you the best. If you think, any time of the day, you can read any chapter that you feel that, this I could do anytime, like the footsteps exercise or the heart magic exercise. You can just, with your open eyes, maybe in a few days, if not now, open eyes, you can just say, focus, like you're looking at people, but your focus is entirely on your heart, and you're saying thank you to your heart for your top 10 desire. So you can do it anytime. So that is what my wish is for all of you all. And any more sharings or questions?
Ma'am, I want to ask you regarding yesterday you have shared one check, magic check. So can you
Yes.
please give us little detail about that?
Okay, so it is for the day 17. So today is the day 20. And I remember that day 17, I forgot to share the check. So it was Diwali. So you guys can, just listen to the video if you have not on YouTube video, and see, it is the most powerful for money. Like the check is really, really powerful. I have shared the check, the format of the check. You can print it, or you can get it printed on the website that is mentioned in the chapter. Just print the check, like take on a paper. If you don't have a printer at home right now, you can just draw the check on any simple paper, and you just have to write your name, today's date, like whatever date you're filling in, and the amount that you want to receive. Okay, so that is it. And in how much ever time you want to achieve it, it will come to you if you will do it with all your heart. Like really be grateful for all the money, like do all the money chapters that we have done until now. And supposing you have written 2 lakhs on it, you will get 2 lakhs very, very soon. So that's why I'm saying it is a very, very powerful chapter when it comes to money. So that is it about check. I think you didn't attend the session. So once you attend the session on YouTube, you will exactly know what we're talking about, Vishaka. Is it clear, or is there any question?
Yeah. So we have to just make one check.
Yeah, one at a time. And then once you achieve that, then you can make the other one.
Okay, only one check. And where I need to keep it? I mean, in wardrobe and where I can see it
That
every
is
time.
all mentioned in the video once you see it, but you can keep that particular day when you make it, you have to keep it in front of your eyes, like where you can actually hold it and feel it a lot many times in the day. And later you can just stick it in your cupboard or on your bathroom wall or somewhere you can see every single day. I know a person that has put it on their ceiling, like, because that person is really, focused on wealth right now, on achieving some more money in life. So that person has put it on the ceiling, like literally, because when they wake up, he or she has put it on a chart paper, like drawn it and put it on a chart paper and stuck it on the ceiling. So people in her house are like, "Are you mad or what?" Like she's a lady. So, "Are you mad or what? What is this?" And what will people say? But since she lives in a nuclear family, it is easy for her, and she just has to tell her people that I am achieving magics in my life, right? You believe in me, so I believe in this magic. Let me do what I want to do. And whenever she wakes up or she goes back to sleep, she's only thinking of the check and she's being grateful, and that is why she's having more abundance and more flow of money in her life. So that is how people madly believe in magic. That, like, this is something that I know of from one other participant in my other group. So yes, that is how powerful it is. Any other questions regarding any chapters or anything? Wow. So Shantanu is sharing that he attracted money when he purchased some clothes. He got 50% off and a coupon of $40 for his next purchase. Thank you, universe. He can believe. So yes, there a lot of such things will keep happening. So 50% off and $40 for the next purchase is great. Like, it is only he has attracted it. So whatever is happening in your life, every single thing you have attracted in your life. So thank you for sharing, Shantanu. And I think today we will end the session here. If anyone has anything, quickly, please tell. If not, then thank you so much, everyone, for attending this session. Tomorrow we'll conduct it at 8 o'clock. And I really hope all of you all start sharing small things. I appreciate how Darshan shared today. He didn't think that it was a small thing and shared it, which was amazing, because it is not a small thing. So yes, thank you, everyone. Thanks for sharing, and please do the exercise today. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mahima.
Thank you.
Thank